Well, I mean, there's a lot of things.
All right, hold on. Let me do my presentation. You guys can ask away at the end.
Okay.
Ingvar would have been here for this. This is his slide that I dedicated to him. Is the 00 agency doesn't need to survive. The plant unit doesn't need to survive, but the ops have to survive because we keep getting them done. All right, so for the safety of this universe, it has to move on. So I'm willing to merge. Okay, next slide. Now, I thought to myself, how do we best merge the two together? So, Jaden Bane presents the Planting Agency on Tour, otherwise known as the PGA Tour. And now you're wondering, why is it the tour? Why is it?
Yes.
Let me do my presentation. You guys can ask away at the end.
Okay.
Ingvar would have been here for this. This is his slide that I dedicated to him. Is the 00 agency doesn't need to survive. The plant unit doesn't need to survive, but the ops have to survive because we keep getting them done. All right, so for the safety of this universe, it has to move on. So I'm willing to merge. Okay, next slide. Now, I thought to myself, how do we best merge the two together? So, Jaden Bane presents the Planting Agency on Tour, otherwise known as the PGA Tour. And now you're wondering, why is it the tour? Why is it PGA? The plants go on tour, okay? And the reason we go on tour is because we get dressed up and we go to very random places in far distant areas of the city, okay? We go to the crypt, we go to a mountain, we go on tour, okay? So the Planting Agency goes on tour, otherwise known as the PGA Tour. Next slide. Oh. Why should I co-lead? 7 for 7.
Yeah, this took you a long time.
And on that one, that's a big slide. Everyone take that in. 7 for 7. For those who can't do mathematics, that is 100% success rate. Now, the way I was going to incorporate the two units is because I like Ingvar stuff. I really do. I think the whole thing about plants great. But I would like it to be a way for the people within the PGA Tour to rank up. So I thought this is the best way to do it. Okay, now you start. Don't. By the way, don't look at the one between the seed and the leaf. Okay, that one's shit. Okay, so you start off as a little seed. Now I don't know a lot of names for seeds, but I'm going to assume there's a bunch of them, right? You become a seed, you know, when you start. You then become a leaf, okay? And then you become the full-grown plant, which is the end goal for everyone within the PGA Tour. Okay? Next slide. Now, you might be wondering, how does one rank up? I have laid out... pictures, hold on. Okay, that should be... Okay, so this is the first rank up. Okay, I've fully thought this through. You have to participate in 5 sting-ups, successful or unsuccessful. Help plan at least 2 ideas, and it doesn't have to be anything large, it's just a small input, okay? And then finally, after your 5 sting-ups, you know, depending on how well you did or shit you did, you'll have to pass the board of evaluators, which is 3 people. And then there's a $10,000 buy-in.
Why is there a $10,000 buy-in?
Commitment comes at a cost. You can't just take up a leaf, you know, you cannot just become a leaf without a fucking buy-in. You know?
Okay.
Oh, if your plan is leaf to plant. Now, this is a big one.
More fucking buy-ins?
Oh my god, you're not even a plant.
This is what I'm saying. Yes, exactly. I'm down at the bottom. To become a plant, this is the end goal for everyone. Participate in 10 sting-ups, and it can only be successful ones. If you got unsuccessful, it doesn't count. All right?
I thought you were going to reward people for unsuccessful.
I did. They can become a leaf with unsuccessful, but to become the plant, now that is a legendary status.
I think it should be based on how good the sting up idea is and how it's executed. If we execute a perfect sting up and the target just doesn't cooperate, or it just becomes, you know,
this is something.
My lean guy's calling me.
Oh, this is something to change. You know, we can change the finer details, but this is.
If I recruit a leaf, do I get a portion of the $10,000 buy-in?
Now that is definitely negotiable. No, if you get someone to get...
What the fuck's going on?
What the?
Hey, she's stealing your ideas, Sticks. You
Jenna,
let this shit happen.
Jenna, cover
I
your
literally
eyes.
said, what the fuck? I just said, what's going on? Why am I covering my eyes?
This
Am I
is...
covering
We're planning on kidnapping Dark and having him to pay 20,000 in ransom. You know what?
Lovely.
No promises.
He's lovely.
All right, now this is the big one. All right, now for the department to success, I have written up my request.
Whoa! 500,000 to $10 million?
Well, somewhere in that range. I need money to operate, you see? I need to buy a yacht for my next big plan.
A house to operate out of a Batmobile, a waterfall for the Batmobile. What on earth?
Wait, I missed a slide. I did miss a slide.
Water. Why do you need a waterfall for the Batmobile?
Well, so have you not seen the movies? He like flies out of it and there's a waterfall that covers his entrance.
Oh, you need a bat cave, not just a waterfall. You need a whole cave.
No,
A waterfall is just a waterfall.
No, I can make it work with just a waterfall. Just, yeah.
How? That you just have a waterfall then?
No, you're getting mixed up in the wrong part. I need at least 10 mil. I'm going to cut to it. And I have a lot more demands soon to come once I get the department up and running, all right?
Sticks, how many sting ups have you done?
7.
How many sting ups are successful?
7.
How much money have you spent on these sting ups?
At least $1 million per.
No, wrong. You didn't spend any.
That's the thing, Silas, is I'm capped. My creativity is capped with the lack of funds that I have.
That's not true at all, you moron.
Look, I'm just saying, if you want, I'm thinking smoke grenades, fireworks. Maybe I hire an entire carnival for the next one. I need money to do bigger and better ops. I need money.
Right, so that should be what you list, not Batmobile and waterfall. I'm gonna be honest, a waterfall for the Batmobile.
Stop.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Makes no
Stop.
sense.
Pause.
Makes zero
All right,
sense.
now I'm going to let you in on my next UC op. That I was going to be Batman and I was going to call up Robin, who was the criminal, and you guys were going to be the Joker, and we're going to show up to
Two Jokers?
Yeah, Joker and fucking, I don't know, the Riddler. We're going to show up to the Arkham Asylum, where you guys are going to escape. I'm going to show up in the Batmobile. See, now you got a plan. You see that now the plan's on the table. I didn't want to say the plan, but now the plan's on the table.
All right, I have an undercover comment. You can use that as the Batmobile.
Oh, fuck off. You know what, Dom? Cancel the op. I don't even want to do it.
All right, cool.
Batmobile. Ingvar will be a co-lead, but this is how I've diversified the percentages.
Not 80, 20.
No, that's clearly 50-50.
I mean, the line's down the middle. See the line how it's down the middle? It looks pretty even, right, to me and Ingvar.
What does ownership entail?
You know, how much
you own?
You know, if it came down to
How
it...
can you own it, though?
I'm just saying, if it came down to it, a big decision had to be made, that's pretty much what it'll go down to, is, 50%.
Oh, Riggs is here. Perfect.
It's between
Let's
me
start from the
and
top.
You want to start the